Now you're going to have to wait a few minutes. I'm going to have to go get the paper. I'm back. I'm back at the house, but you know what's going to happen. They're going to slow down, speed up. They're going to do everything. Well, that's the thing. That's what they're supposed to do. So that's the demons. Let them do their work because their time is short and they got to get everything. That's what the Lord God told you people. They're more dangerous now because they know their time is short. At first, they thought they had more time, but now they know that their time is short. I'm trying to get the camera a little bit better. I don't know how much better it's going to be because all that light. So, let me go get the paper. You know what? Here it is. I told you I was out and about. I couldn't get the paper. I was out and about, but I'm no longer out and about paper. Not by my own. I got to turn the camera. Wait a minute. Let me change the camera. Let me change the mirror of the camera anyway. Let me change the mirror of the camera so I can put this up there. Let me see. Yes. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. I'm Elijah, and this is the message that the Lord God hath given unto me to give unto you. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. So that's found in Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. So I suggest that you read all of Zechariah, but the prophecy starts in Haggai. That's where the prophecy started. It starts in Haggai. So you just go read Haggai and find out, man. Yeah, man. Learn of the prophecy. Learn of it. Learn of it. Okay. I guess they haven't started yet. Let me see something. They haven't started yet. Okay. They haven't started yet. Okay. All right. I had to check and make sure that that they got me up there, and it's not too bad. All right. They have a lot of things to address. So anyway, let's get through the preliminaries. Yeah, well, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. That's coming in Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. And where is that found? What is the spirit of the Lord? Prophecy. Now we know that prophecy is doctrine, and that prophecy goes from where? Before Adam, all the way till me and book of Revelation and everything. So we got that out of the way. Now, the next thing that I got out of the way, you see, I'm going to send Elijah, which I am, before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, well, who I am. I'm going to send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. You should turn the hearts of the children back to the father. The father of the horse back to children means what? I come to strike the earth for the curse. So that's found in Malachi chapter 4, verses 5 and 6. But I tell you, read Malachi chapter 4, verses 4 through 6. Now, there's a reason for that. So, there's a reason for that. So, but before I get to that, before I go back to that, let's go to Malachi chapter 3. I gotta read this because I haven't really tried to memorize this or memorize this. He said, behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, say the Lord of hosts. So that is found in, that's Malachi chapter 3. So I wanted to read, go back. Malachi chapter 4. And the reason why I tell you to read Malachi chapter 4, verse 4 through 6, because they remember the law of Moses, my servant, which I command unto him in Horeb, for all Israel with the statutes and the judgments. And so that's why it's important that you read verses 4 through 6, because that's, I mean, what that was, I had, when I was in the Seventh-day Adventist church, see, a friend of mine told me about the Sabbath day. So I started going to the Seventh-day Adventist church with him, but he was young in Christ as I was young in Christ, and we didn't know things. And so I started going to church with him. And so he, after a while, when we got out of the church, so we had got out of church because we were seeing all that fraud and man, just so much was going on. So and he told me, he told me about the curse. I said, man, what is that? Then he told me about Horeb. Then I went and read that. And then after I read that, I still didn't catch on to about the covenant. But after that, once I got it, learned that it's a covenant, everything changed. Everything changed. Okay, but let's get to it. Let's go. We don't get to it. I'm glad to be back at the house. I really am, because I can upload stuff that I want to download, and then I don't have no interference. But I enjoyed my visit. Yeah, because I met this guy named CJ, young guy, man, 24 years old, man. You know, sometimes people wonder, you know, I don't go back really, but you know how people are. Man, when I was 24 this and 24 that, I was telling him different things. He's 24 years old, man. He knows this, man. And his wife knows, and his mother knows, man. You know what type of blessing that is. Yeah, that's truly a blessing. Yeah, and I really enjoyed speaking to him, and told him about the olive oil lamp. And I told him about burning the incense and left it a big way. And so I hope it catch on. You know, I hope he understand. That's found in Malachi chapter 1 verse 11. And I was trying to tell him, I didn't even have the paper with me to tell you. So because everything on this paper, Lord God given this paper. And how, like I told him, when this message first started out, when I first started giving this message out, that was during Michael Brown. I went to Illinois. Lord God sent me to Illinois. And I didn't know what I was going to do up there. I didn't. I just went out there with being obedient. And I went up there, and then he gave me a message and things like that. So on this paper right here, you can see it's Malachi. Let me see if I can get it over up to you. Right there, Malachi chapter 1 verse 11. So let's go there, Malachi chapter 1, because I'm just showing you, because a lot of people are still wrapped up in, because I used to be like that too. I used to be, I can go to the book of Isaiah and tell you, say, as, when you burn incense, it says something about when you burn incense. It's like you blessing the idol. And when he, and then when he eating lamb, it's like he eating dog, slaughtering the dog, something like that. So that's in the book of Isaiah. But yeah, but Lord God wasn't talking about this. He wasn't, because this is different. This coming, as I showed you, the prophecy start way back before the Adam. So if you go listen to my video, go read the listen to the book of Adam and Eve. The conflict of Adam and Eve. Go listen to that. And then I made a video of Adam prophecy, the whole Elijah Adam prophecy. And I told you that's what you have to type in. You have to type in the whole Elijah Adam prophecy. They're going to send you somewhere else, because I'm not asking for no money or nothing like that, because that's not of God. Yeah, man, when you're out there begging, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are and why you say you're doing it. So you be coming up big, and God tell you, when you go to the book of Ecclesiasticus and Wisdom of Solomon, God don't like that. God hates a beggar. That's right, he hates a beggar. You know, but that was Lazarus was different. That was something entirely different, and you know we had different type of people ask for stuff. But when I say God hates a beggar, you know it. You know it. So go read it. Go read it. You shouldn't depend upon other men's money. That's found in Ecclesiasticus and the Wisdom of Solomon. All right, that's in the Apocrypha. And I read the King James Version. So, man, anything I give you, the Lord God has given unto me to give unto you. So let's get. All right, here we go. Malachi chapter 11, verse 1. From the rising of the sun, even the going down of the same, my name should be great among the Gentiles. And every place incense should be offered unto my name, and a pure offering, for my name should be great among the heathen, say the Lord of hosts. So there's a lot into that. See, from the rising of the sun even to the going down the same. So that's what I do, man. I mean, I ain't buying nothing expensive. When I went to try to buy something expensive, burn that incense on, God didn't permit that. He didn't permit it. No, he didn't permit it. I want to give me a few seconds, I'll show you. This is something I have found in the yoke. This is it. This is something I have found in the yoke, just like this here. This is what I found. This one of those fondue things. See, I found that just like in the yoke. And I went and tried to, you can either go buy one of them golden things that burn incense on God and permit that. No, he didn't. He didn't permit me to buy that. No, I'm telling you. Just like the angels, because you go to the Catholic store, they got them big old angels that God didn't permit me to do none of that. No, it was against him. And so all I have this year, and I burn my incense. See, the incense is still burning from the evening prayer. And so that's why it allowed smoking me. And I really didn't want to do it. I was trying to wait, but it was going to get too late. And I wanted to do it tonight. So this is where I burn my incense on. Okay, so let's have it get back. So in the morning time, so in the morning, that's what I'm doing. In the morning, just like he said in the scripture. So in the morning, while the sun is rising, I'm burning my incense. Also, when you read, we're gonna get there. When you read St. Luke, the first chapter of St. Luke, same thing. St. Luke, Zacharias, that's what he did. He burned the incense for the church. That's what he did. Man. Go read it. All right. So let's get back to it. So he said from the rising of the sun, even the going down, the same my name should be great among Gentiles. So that's when you're supposed to pray. Why he say from the rising of the sun, even to the going down, the same? Because when you go, this book here, let me see if I can find the book if I have it here. This book right here. And the first and second book of Adam. Then you see where Father Adam was praying in the morning. Yeah, Father Adam was praying. Oh man, when that sun was rising, Father Adam and Father Adam was praying. Now I can see Eve also, she was doing it also, but you gotta understand when Eve was giving birth, Father Adam was still doing it. That's what he was doing. And so we see from the rising of the sun, even going down the evening was the same. So in the evening time, doing the same thing, I'm burning that incense and praying. And that's where I get it from. I get it from before even I found out in the book, first, second book behind me, before I even found that out, I was doing it already because the Lord God had brought it to me in a dream, in a vision. Oh yeah, in the spirit world, he had brought it to me already. And so I had started doing it. I told you about it. I told you in one of my videos. I would tell you, I told this young man, man, listen to my video. Don't listen to my video for this. Don't have to listen to my video for the scripture and stuff. But listen to it for the dreams and the prophecy, because whatever I dream, the Lord God gonna bring to pass. Why? Because it comes from the Lord God, it comes from the spirit world. And that's why I tell you, man, a lot of dreams that I have said and things, even those who interpret dreams, they already know they have to come to pass. I don't try to turn into. Very seldom ask the Lord God to reveal dreams on time. Very seldom, because I know they're going to come to pass, and I know he's going to reveal it to them. Yeah. Well, yeah, I dream this morning, right about 3 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't remember it. But it was war. People looking for me. It was war going on. All right, so let's get back. Because I got a lot I want to cover. All right, so that's why I tell you, man, when you're waking up in the morning, what you're doing, from the rising of the sun, what you're doing, you're praying and burning the incense. If you don't have the incense, don't worry about it, but you're praying. And until the going down, the same, you're praying. And my name should be great among what? The Gentiles, where we are now, where Israel and Judah scattered throughout all the earth. That's what he's telling them. Among the giants. What? Listen. In every place incense shall be offered unto my name, and a pure offering. You see, and a pure offering. So just like this young man told me last night, he said, "Oh man, you got that good stuff. You know, I don't see any food, but that's I use resin, the resin of a resin of the frankincense and myrrh. That's what I use. They call it, or I guess they have the pearl pieces, and then you get the charcoal. You get the self-lighting charcoal. You put it on top of that, and it's pure. And so that's what that means. Yeah, that's what that means. Okay, and say yeah. Well, you say offer my name a pure offering, for my name should be great among the heathens. So that's where you at. Where you at? You're among the heathens right now, and so that's what you're supposed to be burning. Say the Lord of hosts. Okay? All I can do is give it to you as He has given it unto me. So I didn't know none of this. How can I know none of this? Do they teach this in the Sunday school, Sabbath schools, and all that? They don't teach that, bro. They don't teach you that. They don't. You know. And then another thing, Jamaicans, Rastafari, the Jamaican Rastafari, they burn incense. That's where I got it from. That's how I learned of it, of the pure incense. I mean, the burden of it, I learned it from the Holy Scripture. But the pure incense, I got it from them. But they keep it. Oh, yeah, they keep it. If you find one of them Jamaican stores, they have it. But I got some online and stuff. And you can trace that all the way back to the Garden of Eden. Yeah, frankincense and myrrh, can trace it back all the way to the Garden of Eden. I've been over this before you go. I made a video, Adam Prophecy. And then it goes to that. But if you don't have to, I tell you don't have to listen to my videos or nothing. All you have to do is go pick up the book. Pick up the book of Adam and Eve, and the Lord God will reveal these things unto you, just like He has revealed it unto me. So, because that's what He want to do. All right. So now, we didn't got past that. All right. So let me read two old dreams. So these are old dreams, and these things you should get. These things you should have. All right. So let me go. Let's see. What I did was this here. All right. I was in the house. My brother was in his room, and my sister was in the room next to the kitchen. Now you gotta understand, none of them don't live with me. They don't live with me. They're grown people. They're grown and gone. But I'm just saying, in the kitchen, my medicine was on the counter. My granddaughter, I was in the living room looking for a shirt, a jacket to put on. Now you gotta remember, none of these people live with me. None of them. Put on. They had this hoodie with a lot of names written on the back, and it was dark blue. Now, I can't remember the names, nothing. I tried to, but I couldn't remember. Because they had a lot of names on this hoodie. Yeah, on the back of it. Yeah. I saw my granddaughter with my medicine bottle in her hand. I asked her, did she take some of it? She said she did. Then I asked her how many, and she said 2. I said, well, I have to take her to the doctor to get her stomach pumped. So I went in the room by my brother looking for my pants, my jeans. So now my jeans are sackcloth. So that's what I was looking for my pants, my jeans. I had a new pair, and there, but couldn't find them. I said to my sister and my brother sitting on the bed, but y'all called me a thief. That's what I said. Y'all called me a thief. Then I had the earthquake dream. Okay, now let's go to earthquake dream. Now those who understand interpret dreams, I gave it to you. I gave it to you, and I even gave you the blue hoodie and the names on it. I mean, if I could remember the names, probably the names are everywhere. I'm not going to get into that. Not going to get it. He have the dream, let him tell a dream. Him have my word, let him speak my word. All right, here we go. I was walking with 3 other men going to Walmart on Chapatulas. Now, this on the river. Set on Chapatulas Street, but this is on the river. But we couldn't find any landmark, at least At least I couldn't. I was around the Crescent City Bridge looking for Felicity Street, and I saw a Ferdinand sign on the post. That's what it said, Ferdinand sign on a post. And I saw the buildings on top of buildings scattered all over everywhere. And I told you this from you before. Scattered all over everywhere. Then it came to me, it was an earthquake which had done all this damage. Now, yeah, I mean, come on, man. Just like that collapse of the I told you about that dream way before it happened. The collapse of the of that what you call it, that club that they had. It's a nationwide club. Oh, what's the name of that club? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, that building collapsed in New Orleans. And, man, I just had the name of it. It's gone again. But that building collapsed in New Orleans. Yeah. And so I had a dream about that. I didn't know what it was, but I said the dream, and it came to pass. That's what it was. As a matter of fact, the same week that building collapsed, I had another dream about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was in there. I read that part to you when I was in the building, sleeping with my brother. And I woke up and I tried to look for my brother. He was gone. My brother, he lived in Raw, with the Hard Rock Cafe. That's what it was. Okay, so now I told you about the earthquake dream. This is another dream. This is coming to pass. It's coming to pass right now. You already got what, 1 or 2 stimulus checks. But listen, I dreamed that I was waiting on $3,000. My brother and the whole family was waiting on it, and I told a friend that it was coming in. Yeah, told a woman friend that it was coming in. Ain't nothing going on, bro. Ain't nothing going on with me. Chase, gotta be chased, bro. All right, let's go. Now this one I got my bell. I was ringing the bell. The bell was under this covering with a long rope, and they had an angel there with me as I was ringing the bell. That's when I got my bell. I got a bell. Everything the Lord God gave unto me, not everything, as much as I can, I put it on a mantle, put it as an altar, put it on the altar. Just by everything that He has given unto me. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I'll be with death for now. Yeah, because I can be with death for now. Now these dreams here, this happened in 2018. 2018, I think these dreams. Because 2019 dreams and 2020 dreams, I wrote the date on them because I got tired of reading the dreams and didn't know where they started or where they began. So those are the dreams. So yeah, they might have earth, but they might have worldwide earthquakes. Yeah, I told you, man, Lord God, and showed me all that. And just be patient, wait for it. It shall come. It shall come. All right. So let's Pat Robertson. I just finished looking at that. That is what they call it, 700 Club. So he get up there now. He's gonna speak about the president. And always going to be in favor of the president. The president can't do no wrong for him. Okay. And then after he finished doing that, because he called himself a conservative. They were one of those evangelical preachers. And he's one that started that movement. He's one of them who started that movement. Yeah. Who started that big false, that big lie. And tell him, hey, you ever be around and look to my program, tell him that say that old man called himself Elijah. Just tell him, say, a man who called himself Elijah. Say, he's the one. He's the one who saved it. That's right. Point him out. Let him come to my station. Let him text me, mail me, do whatever he want to do. They can get in contact with me. Don't think they don't have friends that can do that. Yeah. But anyway, so then he's going to speak up. Yeah, why? Because, you see, when you go to this book here, oh, I can't say it. When you go to the book, wisdom book, Ecclesiastes say they're not going to go against the rich. They ain't going to go against the rich. No, they're not going to go against them. And those that are like, they're going to agree alike. That's what you read in the wisdom book. That's what wisdom gives us. Yeah. And so he's gonna talk about the policeman. Yeah, he's gonna talk about the policeman was right in killing that man. Man, no way in fashion, and you agree with that, you just as much as a murderer as that policeman did, because you agreed with that. That's right. When you agree with a murder, what the law gonna say, you are a murderer too, because you agreed with that murder. That's right. Oh yeah, man, I read all that. Yeah, I read. You see a man murder somebody, you don't tell nobody, or you don't make no mention of, you just as guilty as the man that did the murder. That's scripture. Oh yeah, that's scripture. You gotta get away from the Holy Bible. And we don't go there in a little while anyway. I don't tell you about it. But anyway, so yeah, then he's gonna, after he tell you that he agreed with the killing and everything, they're gonna try to cover it up and make it sound favorable. But you can't cover it up and make it sound favorable. I done heard it now. That's right. If I heard it, if it's in my ear, God done heard it too. The Lord God done heard it too. I've been knowing you with nothing but a false prophet. Yeah, I've been knowing that you was one of those false teachers. Been knowing it a long time ago. Yeah, you used to have two of y'all. What happened to the other black man that was with you? Man, you so prejudiced. It's a shame. Your own son knows it. Yeah, your own son knows it. Ask him. Ask your own son, does he know it? He knows it. Oh yeah. And I'd be looking at that man, and boy, I just said, man, I hope he don't be like his daddy, but I don't know. That's suspect. That is suspect. Yeah, and then all of them talk. They have, I'm in New Orleans now, back in New Orleans. So they had this city church in New Orleans. So they had this one white man and these three black youths. See, they're young. They don't know nothing. They don't know what we done been through. Them youngsters out there with all that marching and stuff, I'm going to hit that too. Man, they don't know what we done been through. And you need to talk to one of those elders that been out there marching and been out there voting and everything. Ask them, did anything change? Ain't nothing changed. And nothing changed. Oh no, ain't nothing changed. And so, so then you can go ahead and give that man your birthright. You just sit down there and give that man your birthright, but that's not working. Not working for me. And then you want to talk about the young woman. She got there and said, I just had to do something. I didn't know what to do, but I just had to do something. But why you don't know what to do? Because you are under those pastors, those preachers, and those church houses. But if you come out those church houses, like the Lord God said, and keep all his commandments and his holy covenant, then you'll know what to do. See? And after the Lord God said, man, I tell you, repeat that dream, because man, that thing still haunts me right now today. The Lord, it was so perfect. The Lord God said, I done everything for you, and you cannot do this one thing for me? Man, I said, boy, that is so perfect to tell him. Yeah, I said, that is so perfect, and that's the truth. He done everything for me. He feeds you, he clothes you, he makes sure you have water, he makes sure you have bread. Yeah, not only you, he makes sure everybody has it. And you can't do this one thing for him, oh Israel. Come on, man. Come on, yeah. Well, anyway, let's I won't get into that. We're heading down now. So. And so that's what the Lord God asked you to do. Obey my voice. That's what he told you to do. When you go to the book of Deuteronomy, and that's what he tells you to do. All the prophets, everything. That's what he said. Obey my voice. Obey my voice. But oh, I didn't know what to do now. You getting out there with that foolishness, all that marching and all that stuff like that. It's not of God. God is not a God of what? Confusion. He's not. He's not. And it's not that time. It's not that time. God said, "Bring his mind. Now I should repent." When he coming to get her with a mighty hand now outstretched on. That's how he's coming back. So if you don't know what to do, go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. That's what you do. Deuteronomy chapter 28, Acts, and all of this on you. Hey, I'm here now. I'm here now. I just stretch down there and get it. Deuteronomy chapter 28, Deuteronomy chapter 7, and you can do. Acts 2 and 38, Acts chapter 19, verse 2 to 6, Acts chapter 8, verses 14 to 16. You don't know what to do? Do those things. That's right. Yeah, it's all on there. See, it's all on it. It's, everything on here, the Lord God gave it to me. Everything. He gave it to me. I didn't add on to it. I didn't add on to it. You go there. It's all the scripture. Go read those scriptures. He tell you. The only thing on there is well, just go read it. Go read it. I put it on Facebook. behold Elijah Facebook. I don't know how to do that. I did too much. I didn't got enough in there. Okay, so let me feel. Man, it's hot. I'm back in New Orleans. It's hot in New Orleans. It wasn't hot in Atlanta. Atlanta had nice, but 72 degrees. So it was freezing at night with that. Yeah, that's another story. All right, so let me continue. So we cover those two things. Yeah, you out there, the more God didn't tell you out there, more. This is an evil time. This is a time for Israel to keep silent because it's an evil time. It's gonna get more evil and more wickeder than this. And this is time for what? For Israel to do what? Put on sackcloth. Not Israel, we call it Jacob, to put on sackcloth and action. This is your time to do that, yeah, because it's an evil time, man. You think? Listen. Let me get into it right now. Karen Giddens. So, you know, yeah, I'm quite sure you heard about because, well, I don't know what she is, a prophetess, I guess. And, but anyway, so she was talking about the Lord God gave her a vision of the, in the spirit world, how they took this one black man out. He went in this club, and went in this club with these white women, see? In all the club, he was the only black man in this club. And then she got to it, she said that the men got together, platinum got together, and they said they had to make a big force first, you know, to make like something going on, get a distraction. They have to get the distraction. So doing the distraction, then they were going to take the black men away while they going on distraction, how they do the riots in the bar, and they're going to get him and take him out there and lynch him. Yeah, oh yeah. And then, fear moment. Yeah, that's fear moment. But she just should say the dream and cut it off right there. Just left it right there. Say the dream, say what's happening, and just left it like that. You know, that would have been fine. But she had to add on to it. And so when she added on to it, you know, you telling your black men and young black men to be out there, be afraid, be scared, be fearful, and all like that. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And Lord God told you, say, well, we can go there. Let's go there. Because let me get this first, and then after I get this first, then we gonna let me see. Let me get this first. And once I get this first, then I'm gonna continue on with it. All right. Let's get this first. Okay, we're going to. Let's see. We're going to. Hold up. Hold up. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Let's see. Because I have to put this on there because, man. Oh man, like this. Well, anyway, the Lord God told you, say that He's not going to leave Jacob totally unpunished. That's what He told you. Say, yeah, say He's not going to leave Jacob totally unpunished, and that's what's going on right now. So when she saw that, that's what it brought up to mind that he was out there. Well, let me see if I can find it. But that's what He told you. Say, I'm not gonna leave Jacob totally unpunished. Yeah. Hosea chapter 12, verse 2. The Lord had also a controversy with Judah and will punish Jacob according to his ways, according to his doing what he recompensed him. See? So that's the Lord telling you, say, man, I'm not gonna leave you I'm not gonna leave Jacob totally unpunished. That's what He said. That's what He said, yeah. I can't find the exact scripture, but that's what that means. So He's gonna punish Jacob too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you this. Let me see if I can find another one too. Because it's got more than one. Got more than one scripture on there. Well, okay. Well, anyway, so we can leave it at that one. That we can leave it at that. So let me explain this to you. If you out there, first of all, he was in a nightclub. He shouldn't have been in a nightclub. Then he was what? Esau winning. Lord God told you, leave those strange women alone. That's what he told you, leave those strange women alone. That scripture also, you can bring it up. And that was the Lord God told you not to do it. It brings a lot of things to mind. But one thing it brings to mind, they had this young man that he was, I guess he was in Greece. I think he was in Greece. And he went to the bar with these other, that, come on, man, buddy stuff. And he went to the bar, buddy stuff, and got killed because you are not equal with these people. These people would not ever treat you fair. They would not ever pack fair with you. That's just point blank. They would not ever pack fair with you. But let me get this to me and get back to it. The KKK. Now, the KKK was formed after Reconstruction. And why? Because the black people was pushing and getting so many things, so many rights, and so bad. So what they did, they formed the KKK in order to push all that back. And that's when they started terrorized, because they ain't nothing but terrorists. But they won't, but the United States will not put the KKK as terrorists. No, they're not going to do that. Why? Because they got a lot of those people, senator, judges, call them all. Senator, judges, captain of the police force, commanders in the police force, men in the police force, KKK, what they call skinhead. They part of one of those movements. All right. Or I say that now, your connection is unstable when you got back. So when I start saying that, then they're going, when it comes out, because it's the truth. Man, you got to go out. As the Lord God give it to me, I'm going to give it unto you. And so that's the truth. And that's how these things was formed. So when she spoke of that, that's what it reminded me of, how these things from. In the same situation that's going on now, that they formed these groups to combat the furtherment of blacks, furtherment of Israel getting the rights. So that's what they do. So they told you a long time ago, they took off the hoods and put on what? Coats. They put on 3-piece suits. And then after they did that with it, so they put on police uniform. That's what they did. That's what they did. And then she said that a lot of that, and what it is, because I'm many times, and that's what's going on. So they won't be able to see. All you have to do is start reading. I told that young man, I said, once you start getting back in the vines, keeping all God's commandments, get back in the Holy Covenant, God gonna start giving you things, just like He gave me the bell. He gave me all these different weapons. And don't worry about it, because I'm gonna expose them. I'm gonna expose every bit of every one of them. Man, I don't care who they are. I'm exposing them. I'm bringing it out. These folks, a judge, a senator, a congressman, you out there in the ballroom. You out there in the ballroom, in the ballroom, it's gonna act right. Don't worry about it, it's gonna act right. Yeah, I got right. Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 17. God, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. Let me see if I can. How about it? And so they say, well, it's the sound. Ye are even my witness. Is there a God beside me? Yeah, there is no God. I know not any. See? What did he tell you? Don't serve those. Isaiah chapter 51. Isaiah chapter 51. Verse 7. 51 verse 7. That's what he said. Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Fear ye not. Let's go again. They got so many. These are the ones I see on television. I know they got a whole lot out there that's not on television. I may have got them all. Trying to think